Hello. Hello. And welcome to my Let's Read Steins Gate Zero. Now, I know you're wondering, Trapped Heart, I've never heard of you. Why are you playing Steins Gate Zero? Quick answer, I can't talk in a clear, cohesive manner, and I want to... Oh, there's a cutscene? Anyway, we'll look at that later. I can't talk in a clear, cohesive manner, so in order to rectify that and do something in the future on YouTube that I want to do, I decided to play through a game that doesn't involve gameplay. It's just reading, and hopefully that will force me to talk better or more cohesively or clearer, and hopefully it will bring, well, not bring, but help you see the growth of my speech as time goes on. So, this is Xenoblade, what am I talking about? This is Steins Gate Zero. This is the sequel or prequel. It's kind of weird. I didn't play the first Steins Gate. I watched the anime, and I watched someone else play it on YouTube, Nico B, and I thought that I enjoyed it, so why not play through it myself, and hopefully it will be great. So do I need to, well, first off, since I don't know what this is. Read, what is going on? Message speed. So many things. Sync voice. Skip voice. Can I just turn it all off? Maybe I should leave some of these. No. Oh, I can just hit X. Okay. So, I'm going to be voicing them all. That might be a bad idea, but hopefully it will be a great idea. So, without further ado, Steins Gate Zero. The hatch opened. Bright light flooded my eyes. Where was I? My eyes narrowed. I could barely make out the summer's twilight sky. I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to disappear. But someone grabbed my arm and dragged me out. Okay, To make it a little bit more fun for myself, I'm going to give them different voices. So, what's a good voice for Itaru Daro? I think that's his name, Daro. Whoa, he's back already. It's been. I'm just gonna press through. Whoa, he's back already. It hasn't even been a minute, has it? Girl voice. I can't even do my own voice right. You know what? Ocarin. I didn't have the energy to respond to my own nickname. I fell to the ground and wrapped my arms around myself. Ocarin. My Yuri ran to me and looked down, her face worried. But her kindness felt like nothing but a nuisance. Don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. Wait, you're covered in blood. What happened? Suzua. Dad, get me a towel and that's like close to my own voice. Dad, get me a towel and water. Oh, and clothes now. Yo, I'm gonna need some water. Huh? Can someone please tell me what's going on? Just do it now. Okay. Daru ran to the door that led back inside the building. Ocarin, are you okay? Hang in there. Don't die, please. It's fine. He's not hurt. Yo, I gotta do a different voice for her. Bear with me. I know this is gonna be a little bit weird. It might be funny, but I think it's gonna be wonderful. I'm just gonna give her the deepest voice I can muster. It's fine. He's not hurt. That's not deep enough. Maybe I should just give her my own voice. And Mayuri just the only girl voice, because this is not gonna be good if I don't do that. But I'll try. I will try. It's fine. He's not hurt. Stop it. Just get away from me. Leave me alone. I couldn't save her. In fact, I killed her myself. Right here, 3 weeks ago. I killed her. I'm a murderer. It didn't work. No matter what we do, it's not going to work. It's all been decided already. It's the same as it was with my Yuri. No matter how hard I try, it'll all end up the same. No matter how many times I try, it will all converge back to the same result. The process doesn't matter. Whether you time travel or time leap, you can't go back and change the results of the past. I thought I understood that cruel truth, but now I was forced to realize it again, and in the worst way possible. It's useless. Useless. It's all useless. I knew it. I can't save Karusu. I knew this. I already knew this would happen. I'm so tired. I haven't rested in so long. I'm done. Ocarin, what happened? I killed her. I killed her. I'm an idiot. It's all my fault. He killed Kurusu Makase. I think that's a better Suzuha. He killed Kurusu Makase. Killed? No, killed? That can't be true. It can't. Don't worry. You got enough for one more attempt. Just leave me alone. No matter how many times I try, it'll all end up the same. What are you saying? Are you going to give up? Billions of lives depend on you, Uncle Okurin. Who cares if you fail once? There's just no way to save There's just no way to save Kurusu. You can't stop the world line convergence. How do I bring up the menu? I didn't want auto. That's not. There we go. Tips. Word line. This term refers to the infinite number of possible worlds. However, these worlds do not exist in parallel. Only one exists at a given time. So multiverse theory, kind of like multiverse theory, but only one exists at any given time. So not two timelines going at the same time, but unlimited timelines, but only one is active. Thus, no matter how much you change the past along the single world line, the result will converge to the same outcome. That's the reality of this world. I learned that a long time ago. Yeah, I'll just have to slap some sense into him. You can't. It's not right to force him to do this. I can't bear to see Okurin like this. If he doesn't, the future won't change. Why? Why does Okurin have to change the future all by himself? That's too much for him to bear. Because only Uncle Okurin has the power of an observer of the world. Okurin didn't want that. And I think even if he tried, he'd just get hurt again. It's impossible for one person to change the world line all by themselves. And that's why Steins Gate is. I know how you feel, but I'm here for the sake of the future. I can't go back to 2036 either way, so I'm not going to give up so easily. Uncle Okurin, I'll tell you one thing. This time machine has a finite amount of fuel. At first, I told you that it could only be used to go there and back twice, but there's actually a little more fuel than that. Even so, it can only travel about 344 days. Even if you do a one-way trip, less than a year from now, you won't be able to reach July 28th. Remember this, when that day comes, I'll go myself if I must. Someone was saying something to me, but I couldn't understand the words. This is what I'm saying. Man, if I can get through this game, the world is my oyster. Nothing's gonna be able to stop me. Not you, not me. Wait, I didn't want to listen to anything. I just wanted to sleep. Just let this all in. Just let me go. Okurin, hey, Okurin. You don't have to put yourself so hard anymore, okay? It's okay to cry, Okurin. Mayushi's is here for you, okay, Okurin? Jeez, that's torture. I don't know if Mayushi's words were the reason why, but the tears started to flow. I decided to forget everything. Ever since that day, I stopped going to the Future Gadget Lab. 2010, November 23rd. UPX, the new symbol of Akihabara. Akihabara was located right in front of the station. In the hall on the 4th floor, preparations had been going on all morning for the ATF, Akihabara Techno Forum Convention. Universities and labs from both inside and outside the country would work together to put on special seminars and symposiums at irregular intervals. My school, Tokyo Denki University, was participating as part of its industry collaboration efforts. Students were required to attend these seminars and submit reports to their instructors. Otherwise, they wouldn't get credit for their related classes. In addition, I was supposed to help one of the lecturers, Associate Professor Izaki. I had just gotten a list from the reception desk at the shared lobby. I was waiting to check off the names of students who were coming to the lectures. There was still some time before the seminar started, so the lobby was mostly empty. None of the students on the list were here yet. I was bored, but I couldn't do anything but wait. The old me never could have imagined doing anything like this, but impressing Izaki was part of my new goal in life. Victor why is it lowercase? That's Victor Kondria University. Victor Kondria University. Yes, that was my new goal. Izaki did a lot of joint research projects with him and knew a lot of people there. The best first step to getting there my brain could come up with was being his assistant. Also, this convention was holding another seminar by Victor Kondria University after the one held this summer. Of course, that interested me too. Summer. An image of her as she was then flashed through my mind. I was trying to get to Victor Kondria so I could learn about the work Kurusu Makase had been doing. I wanted to try to do it myself. Of course, I wasn't a genius like Kurusu. I knew there was no way I'd ever be able to do exactly what she did. But if I could even do 10% of it, honestly, I'm amazed that I've recovered so well. I thought that to myself and chuckled, just as a voice called to me from across the lobby. Excuse me? Excuse me? I looked up and saw a young girl approaching from the elevator hall. She was short and petite. Everything about her was small. I couldn't even make out a few of the curves that don't appear until after. I could kind of make out a few of the curves that don't appear until after puberty, so at least she wasn't in elementary school, but maybe middle school. For someone with such a cute face, she clearly didn't care about her appearance. Her hair wasn't styled and it poured down her back. Even I could tell her clothes weren't very fashionable. What kind of voice? All these dang voices. I should have just left on. This is all practice. Excuse me. Yo, all my girls are sounding exactly the same. Excuse me. Where's the staff room? Is that good? Let me know. This is the ATF seminar. Clearly not a place where a middle school girl belonged. She probably just come into the wrong place. I know that. How many times am I going to have to say this? I know that. How many times am I going to have to say this? How many times am I going to have to say this? Maybe that. What? How many times am I going to have to say that? You know this. How many times am I going to have to say this? It's decent? It sounds decent to my ear. This is the first time you've said it to me. And you're the fourth person I said it to since I got here. Irritated, she pulled a card out of her jacket. It was one of the IDs given out to invited guests. Her name and the name of her workplace were written on the front. Huh? Victor Corndria University, USA, Brain Science Institute. Victor Corndria University, USA, Brain Science Institute. I looked at the card, and then at her, then back at the card, then back at I looked at the card, then at her, then back at the card, then I looked at her again. Now look at the card is gone. I am a card. I'm stupid. I finally realized. Oh, so that's it. Where did you find this card? Thanks for bringing it to me. I've done that 3 times already too. Maybe it's like a softer, like more innocent voice. That's her sigh face? Jeez. She sighed and showed me another card. This one was a photo ID from Victor Corndria University. Huh? What? It was the same ID that I'd seen Caruso holding before on another world line. The photo on the card. Yeah, that was definitely her. Maho Hihajo. That's my name. Maho Hihajo. I'll say it to you now because nobody's ever been able to read it right. Not in Japanese or English. And you're from Victor Corndria University Middle School? Why is their Japanese voice why is she speaking Japanese? No. Voice, sound. Sound. Voice volume. Let's turn that all the way down. Hope that's good. Stop messing around. Universities don't have middle schools. That's true. Then you skipped a bunch of grades? Unlike in Japan, it wasn't uncommon for Americans to skip grades. Caruso had made it to university at age 17. But still, a girl this young working in a university lab? Can I ask you something? Sure. You're feeling pretty shocked right now, right? Let me guess. A small shout like this? I can't believe it, right? Or are you one of those, she must be amazing to be able to do that at her age types? She got me. Look here, closely. The girl, Maho Hihajo, pointed to part of her ID with her slender fingers. She was born in 1989 and it was 2010. So, you're 21 years old? In other words, I'm an adult woman. I'm not in middle school, and of course not in elementary school or daycare either. And then she puffed out her chest. There wasn't much to say, but I could imagine her saying, "They look bigger when I'm not wearing clothes. They're huge." Jeez. What's that look supposed to mean? Oh, no. Sorry, I apologize. I couldn't believe it. She was older than me. If Daru was here, he'd be dancing around screaming, legal lolly for the win. You looked at the dark. Legal lolly. Legal. Legal lolly for the win. Legal lolly for the win. Net slang used to express excitement, abbreviated FTW, Fort Worth. Refers to a character in anime or manga who appears to be no older than elementary school, but is in fact over the legal age of 20. Jeez. It doesn't matter, I guess. I get the same thing all around the world, no matter where I go. Yeah, I'm sure. Did you say something? No, I didn't. Still, the Brain Science Institute? That's where Karusu worked. Which means this kid, or this person, might know a lot about Karusu. I held back the impulse to start badgering her with questions. I looked at the pamphlet with the seminar schedules. Victor Condria lecture was the last one for the day, and was clearly intended to be the biggest. Was this Maho Hihajo girl going to give a lecture? Just like Karusu had done at the summer convention? No, wait, that's wrong. That never happened. Karusu Makase never gave any lectures over the summer. That happened in the Alpha World line. In the world line I inhabit now, before the summer convention. Chi already. Are you giving the lecture today? No, I'm here as the assistant. Oh my goodness. And translator too.